Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Cooking with Amanda. We are doing mini cannolis today, something just sweet and simple for summertime. Super easy recipe too. I'm not really one to like ricotta for this, so I use mascarpone cheese instead. It is absolutely delicious. So we're actually going to start off with 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to put that into our stand mixer. You don't need a stand mixer for this. You can certainly just do it with a hand mixer too. And we're going to let that whip until it hits about heavy peaks. You want it to be pretty thick. Mascarpone cheese. I have a 16-ounce container here, and we're going to put all of that in here. Now, when you're dealing with mascarpone cheese, you do have to be careful because you don't want to whip it too long or it will break down pretty quickly. So I usually only mix this for like less than a minute just to get everything incorporated. And then I have another container, just it's 8 ounces. So you're gonna want 24 ounces total. And I'm just gonna incorporate it for like 10 seconds. And you can already see how smooth that's getting in there. It's so pretty. Just about a teaspoon of vanilla, powdered sugar. I'm actually gonna go a little bit more, just another tablespoon or 2. And then we're going to turn that back on. But before I do, in a traditional cannoli, a lot of people will use orange zest, but I actually like to use like 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Just gives it a little something. So we're gonna mix that carefully. You don't wanna put it on full speed with that powdered sugar in there. And we're going to scrape down the sides quickly. And we're going to add in some mini chocolate chips. You can just measure with your heart on this one. And we're going to mix it up. I have here our mini cannoli shells. I have 24 of them. Now, cannoli shells, you can't find them everywhere, but thankfully we live in Hershey, and there's a sweet little Italian store in town here that does carry them. So that's where I got these, but you can order them on Amazon, and sometimes you can find them at like Wegmans or something like that. We have our filling here, and then I have a bowl of mini chocolate chips. Now, there's lots of toppings you can do for these, like when you dip, but some people do pistachios, some people do cherries, some people do sprinkles. So there's lots of options. This is a 16-inch piping bag. You can use a Ziploc bag too. A gallon one is fine. We're gonna take that, cut a little snip off the end, and we are going to take this and we're gonna fill this up. You wanna be too careful though, like you don't wanna overfill it because then it'll just go everywhere. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure all of this is level here, and you're gonna twist it. Then that will all come to the bottom there. We're just gonna take our cannolis and you're just gonna gently squeeze, and we're gonna fill those up on both sides. I have done these with my kids, so this is something fun to do with the kids too. Here we have them all piped out. I did leave a few without chocolate chips on the end because sometimes people prefer that. I'm just gonna take some powdered sugar and I'm just gonna lightly dust them. It just dresses them up a little bit more and makes them look pretty. And that is it. It's very simple. It comes together very quickly. And you know, we do have some leftover filling here. This makes for a great cake filling. I used to make cannoli cakes a lot. So I would save whatever filling I had left and I would use it to stuff a cake. This goes great just by itself. You can serve these alone. You can serve them with a side of fruit. Just makes for a great after dinner dessert. Hope you enjoy.